Hey, Fort Worth Playboy here. Maxim number 18 out of Royce's or Chateau Artis Maxims. There's about 200, 222. They're mislabeled. Some are, there's like 355s. So there may be more, there may be a few less. Maxim number 18. Never talk about getting into a relationship, even if she says that's what she's looking for. And I get guys all the time, at least once a week, they go, hey, I want this girl to be my girlfriend. How do I make that happen? Well, all you can do is show up. If you bring up her being your girlfriend before she brings up, what are we, or where's this going, or what exactly are we? Any of those questions, you're going to run her off. And guys fumble all the time, especially if they don't know or they're anxious and they want to make something happen. But relationships have to be the girl's idea. And let's roll back to the very beginning. I kind of jumped into the middle of this. So sex is man's business. You make sex happen. You get together, you get her together with you, and you make sex happen. And then once it happens the first time, you make sure that every time you guys get back together, sex happens again and again and again. And at about 10 to 12 weeks, when you haven't made any progress whatsoever or mention of being exclusive, and she thinks, wow, I think this guy's actually just seeing other people on the side. And what are we? And then you can decide. Then it's your opportunity to say, hey, I think us being exclusive would be a good idea. But girls will generally give you a free 12-week trial on the pussy, and then they're going to ask you to make a buying decision. That's just the way it's always been. And so therefore, at 12 weeks, she'll set you down and you'll get what are we? We've been doing this for a while. We're not really boyfriend, girlfriend. What are we? Or where's this going? I mean, what do you want to do here? And they're basically saying, do you want to be my boyfriend or not? And so you have a decision to make. And if you don't, you just go, baby, I like what we have right now. I like my freedom. I don't think it'd be a great idea, just me and you. And she'll usually agree to it. And then in a couple of weeks, she'll wander off. She'll have found another guy that's actually more open to a monogamous relationship and wants a girlfriend. And that's okay too. That's just part of the game. But again, at about 12 weeks, the problem is guys get anxious and they want a girlfriend now, or they don't want her like seeing other people, or they don't want her like wandering off. And at about 2 or 3 weeks, they're like start kind of becoming needy and texting her too much and telling her too much and being up her ass. And it literally drives women away. And a lot of guys do ask, and it's a relevant question. They're like, well, why is it if girls want a long-term relationship, and if you were to show up and go, hey, I'm looking for a long-term relationship, it scares them off because it's not natural. It's just like the same thing as if like you pick some girl up for a first date and you've never met her before, and she gets in the car and immediately, starts sucking your dick. You'll go along with it, but something's off. So it's the same thing. A guy looking for a relationship, it's a good idea in theory, but there'll be something off. And a girl wants to earn your desire to have her as exclusive. Whether they realize it or not, they don't like things being handed to them because they've got enough guys that are like, I want you to be my girlfriend. I want you to be my girlfriend. Since they were like 10 or 12, and they've been like batting these guys off their whole life. So they want to chase. Girls are happiest when they're chasing a high value man, and they want to win your exclusivity. Again, that's what the 12 weeks are for. In the beginning, you're going to have to do all the heavy lifting. until you've had sex 2 or 3 times. And then at about 3 or 4 times you guys have had sex, she'll start initiating more and more. She'll start calling you more. She'll start having ideas of what you guys could go do. She'll start putting herself into your proximity more. And then the momentum will pick up. But if you're not mentioning any type of relationship or any type of exclusivity, she is going to wonder, what should I do with this? And she will ask you very specifically, what are we, or what's going on here? And then you can decide what you want to do at that point. Again, do not jump the gun. Even if she has mentioned it, you don't bring it up until she does. And then you can decide what you want to do from that point on. Again, never talk about getting into a relationship, even if she says that's what she's looking for, because you will fuck it up. She wants to chase you and win your affection and exclusivity. And I hope that helps. And I hope you guys have a great day.